Hello again, and welcome back. Thank you guys so much. Some of you out there, thank you for subscribing. I think I'm up to like 28 or something last time I checked. Alright, getting up there. Keep it coming, guys. But quick minor update, I decided to possibly jump the gun a little bit, and I have myself a Twitter, so I'm going to put it somewhere here. I'll figure that out when I get to the YouTube editing page, I guess. So follow me on Twitter and listen to me complain about children in places where they shouldn't belong, which ironically is the topic of today's video. So last night, the wife and I decided to go out to a bar/restaurant where they have concerts, and from the description of the place, it has like reggae concerts, rock, all sorts of different music. And last night was like electronic music, some dubstep, some rap, just like a big electronic mix mash of a bunch of different music. And so we decided, okay, so we'll get there a little bit early so we can grab some food, because again, bar/restaurant. Now, we had never been there before, ever in our lives. Like, we've seen it, but we haven't gone in. We go into the place, and already, even before we got into the place, already I knew it was going to be a problem. Because as we were approaching it, it's, completely glass, so you can see inside and everything. And right by the entrance, literally the entrance, less than 3 feet away from the doors, are like a gaggle of freaking 6 and 7-year-old children. All of them blonde, so I don't know how many different parents are involved, or just like one couple who does not understand what birth control is. Holy shit. There were like 6 or 7-year-olds just laying down on the floor right by the entrance, playing with one of those big wooden toy train station thingies. And already my wife and I looked at each other and we're just like, oh, this can't be a good sign. So we try to we're just like, okay, we'll ignore this. Now the thing is that, as I said I think twice already, this is a bar/restaurant. As I double-checked this on Google Maps before making this, it does say that it is a restaurant, but then in the description it says it is a club for music and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a mix mash of all of these different things. But if you would go in there, you would just assume stage, big bar area, oh, and this front corner has like pizza or something. So yes, technically, restaurant. However, once I got into the building, saw the gaggle of children, and then examined the place, it was like, if you were gonna describe the area itself, kind of like a long-ish building, and the entrance, which would probably be like right about here or so, this first quarter of the building is where the food is, and where all the children were. The rest of it was bar and stage, and little area for sound engineers or whatever. So technically they could have belonged in there, but wasn't happening, and I did not like how that was starting off. So we already got irritated because we have to step over all of these children, try to make our way to the bar so maybe we can, get drunk enough to not listen to these children running and screaming. Because these children were running and screaming, being very loud, very uncontrolled children, because, surprise, surprise, the parents drop them off in that corner and walk off to do other things. Namely, drunkenly yell at other parents who have dropped off their toddlers. We were trying to just kind of sit and wait for our friends to show up because we got there early. But, thing about my wife, she hates, like, really loud, abrasive noises. Just hates it. Drives her up the goddamn wall. I worked at a toy store for 3 years, so as much as I still hate child noises, I've trained myself to completely tune them out, so they don't bother me. I mean, they do, but I'm able to just go to my happy place or something, because I had to in order to survive. She orders like a drink or something, and not only are the kids really bad, the parents, oh my god, these were the loudest people I have ever heard in my life. And the place, like I said, it was long, but it wasn't big. We were pretty cramped in there. So these people are yelling and screaming. Meanwhile, children are yelling and screaming. And she's just like, can I please just get some alcohol in my system? And I'm like, they'll be okay. We'll be fine. But the bartender had an attitude. I can only imagine why. We just had to fucking go. We had to get up and go to another bar. As I have mentioned, the whole bar/restaurant/club thing probably alerted some of these parents that, hey, maybe I can bring my kids here. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give you that one. However, across the street and a block away was a different bar that we've been to before. This place also has food. No fucking children in sight. And I love that bar way more than this other one. So, parents, just because a bar has food doesn't mean you can bring your fucking, crotch droppings in there, okay? It's not really appropriate. I don't care if it says it's appropriate. If more than a quarter of your building is for alcohol and music, probably shouldn't bring your kids there. And apparently this was such a big problem that the first bar we went to had a big trunk full of toys for the kids to play with. Like, I didn't realize this was a thing. Continuing with the actual story, we go to the other bar, try to recover from that and order. We just got I got an adios motherfucker and she got a Bloody Mary because those are our favorites. Ordered a gigantic ass bowl of French fries, and they're good French fries too, the really long, thick ones that are I can't describe them, but my God, it was so worth it. Eventually, headed back over, had an okay time. The kids had left. Thank God, the kids had left by the time we went back there. But I know it's not the most, climactic story. There was no, sweet victory or anything. No, parents screaming in my face. I did want to update you, because I think I mentioned in one of my last videos, yeah, children should not be in bars. And I'm like, that's stupid. This is an urban legend. There's no way a parent would be that stupid to bring a child to what is essentially a bar with some food attached to it to make some extra money. But no. They did it. They did it because catering to parents apparently means pissing off clientele. Because that's what happened to us. We could not stand the obnoxious kids and the obnoxious parents and just left. Ugh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I don't have anything else to add to that one, so thanks for listening to my rambling. If you want to hear me complain about children, parenting, or other things, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my Twitter. I don't have a Facebook because Facebook is cancer, and I don't do Instagram because pictures are stupid. I just don't take pictures of anything, really. And if you want me to talk about anything else in particular, leave a comment down there, so I'll see. Anyways, don't be a dick and don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. Have a great day.